Hello everybody, this is Tip Top Gaming here today with another Magic ManaStrike video. Last week, Magic ManaStrike was officially released on iOS and Android. I did a video covering the basics of what the game is. It's not normal Magic, it's simply Magic characters and cards on another style of game. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the game, whether it's the gameplay, how fun it is, how free to play it is, the graphics, or really anything else. So to start, I want to talk about gameplay. When it comes to the game, the most important thing is gameplay. The gameplay reminds me a lot of Clash Royale. You have two little towers and a main tower. You send creatures that start on your side to attack one of the two little towers. Once one of those towers is destroyed, you can go and attack the main tower. If you kill the main tower, it destroys all the undestroyed little towers and you win. If you don't destroy it, at the end of the timer, whoever has less towers wins. If both players are tied, it enters overtime, and the person who loses a tower next loses the game. However, that's just the basics. The thing is, if I wanted to describe Clash Royale, I could have said those same exact words. The game has a couple differences, but in the end, it's really just a Clash Royale with a magic skin. I mean, that's not exactly true. In Magic ManaStrike, you have access to a Planeswalker that you can cast 3 times per game. This Planeswalker will let you cast creatures around it, so in the enemy territory, and use abilities and attack. Overall, the gameplay is fun. Clash Royale is a popular game for a reason. I think that the release is overall really good. However, they need to add more content. There are very few spells and even less game modes. If you want to play the game, play in ranked mode or do an event. That's it. I think in the future they need to add more spells, more planeswalkers, and more ways to play the game. While I do have a blast playing against people, it can get old if there's only one game mode. Why don't we move away from gameplay and move more to monetization? Magic ManaStrike is a free game, and as such, they have to sell you things in-game. There are 2 currencies, gold and gems, which is very generic. However, what can you buy with those? Going into the store, you can buy cards, planeswalkers, gold, and emojis. You can also buy packages and gems for real money. Another thing you can do is buy the Magic Pass. It's very similar to MTG Arena's Mastery Pass. Without paying, you get rewards every level, but you can pay 790 gems or a little over $5, and you get the Magic Pass for the rest of the season, which seems to last about a month. The first season is the Obnixilis season. So when you buy it, the premium line contains Obnixilis the Planeswalker, emojis, and icons. On top of that, you can get coins, cards, packs, and more. I think that the price is fair, as it seems very possible to get up to 800 gems without paying at all. The thing is, I don't know what's going to happen with Obnixilis once the season ends. One thing I really love about the game is that there has been nothing that I've run into that has a real-world cooldown that you can skip with gems. It's very similar to MTG Arena in the fact that you only pay for cards and cosmetics. Well, excluding, like, Brawler Days. The game seems very free to play, however, with the only real game mode being ranked, you might have trouble reaching the top without paying. That is one thing However, there is one thing that I've yet to mention. You can upgrade spells by collecting duplicate copies. Each upgrade makes the spell stronger, and overall, I dislike the system. Instead of being able to put multiple of the same spell in your deck, instead you randomly draw a card from an infinite stack that never runs out. I get it's a mobile game, but I feel like the system might drag down the game for me when I run into better and better creatures that are the same creatures as mine. They're just a higher level. Why don't we switch this up again? The graphics in the game are okay. There are some spots that look really good and others that look really dodgy. I run pretty good tech, so it's not like my device is throttling it, but for a mobile game, I really can't judge the graphics. Now, one thing I want to talk about that not many people think about is the tutorial. I think that the tutorial is kind of weak in this game. It is short, which I enjoy, but doesn't teach you enough. When it comes to navigating the menus, it can be a steep learning curve. Part of this is that when you win a game, about 30 different things happen, and it makes it hard to tell what's actually happening. Having something that can help you through, like, hey, this little blue dot that flies to the upper left-hand corner, that does this. Having something like that would really help. On top of that, there are some systems that are never explained, such as Planeswalker Mastery, Rank, the Magic Pass, Rarity, Teams, stuff like that. But if you can get past the first little learning curve, this won't really end up mattering in the long term. Overall, the game seems pretty good. I plan on playing this often and keeping all of you informed on everything Magic, MTG Arena, and ManaStrike. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.